Here we are with the newest GE for the repair project. And I'm trying really hard to defend these fans because I like how they're designed. I think they're neat. But maybe that doesn't mean that it's a good design just because I think it's neat. These screws are totally stuck in the motor housing. I've had 3 different screwdrivers. I've used 2 different types of penetrant. Nothing. And so I'm working on what's next. I bought a larger screwdriver. This giant mammoth screwdriver. I didn't expect to be buying a freaking screwdriver. There you go. So that might help. I'm hoping it does. I'm going to be using my little hammer dealy to tap not only on the screw but on the side of the fan housing where the screw goes in. That might help a little bit. I'm trying to remove as little paint as possible, but at this point I just want to get the motor off so I can begin pulling the back plate on the bearing. My biggest fear with these screws and how stuck they are is what's going to happen with this one when I go to pull this one apart. This one is quite vintage and I'd really rather not have to destroy this one. So I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen here. Maybe I'm just not strong enough, you know, as far as, you know, muscle, whatever. I don't know. But this is a huge pain in the ass. And I'm worried about using heat. I mean, really, when you have a stuck bolt, these should be bolts, by the way. I don't know why they made these screws. It's pretty dumb. But when you have a stuck bolt, you really should use the penetrant plus heat. And the idea is that the penetrant PB Blaster or whatever you're using boils and breaks that free. Well, isn't that going to melt the stuff inside the motor if I heat this thing up? So if I can't get these screws broke loose, I'm just going to put it back together and unload it. I'm just going to put it on Craigslist and get rid of the damn thing. Because it's pissing me off now. It'll be interesting to see when I do get it back together if the blades even out by putting them on a different position here. You know, it'll be interesting to see. This motor in particular doesn't need to be oiled that much. It's actually pretty nice. The point of pulling this motor apart is to practice for this one. And for the W16, you know, that's the point of this. And if I can't even get the damn motor off, what the hell are we doing? So as you can hear in my voice, I'm a little frustrated with this one. And I just thought I'd share that with you. So today I'm going to try to tap on this a little bit, hopefully free it up, and get the motor off of the housing. We'll see how it goes. All right, as I suspected, right tool for the right job. This is a brand new giant screwdriver, and the edges are real sharp. It's real flat. It's not bunged up in any way. I don't know if you can see that. But this guy moved right away. It fits right down in the slot, so I just needed a big screwdriver. Let's see if the other one moves too. Now I hit this with penetrant a few days in a row, no heat. That one's tight, but there it goes. Okay, it moved. That makes me happy. Alright, I'm going to pull this out, and the motor is now free. There you go. 1, 2, not quite all the way. Well, that's good to know. Feels like we got some positive. I'm just gonna get these over here. I don't know about that. Cool. All right, we have some progress. All right, so part of the reason I'm doing this is to help people out with, you know, your basic repair of these, because there's a lot of videos of how to do it, but not a lot of videos of it being done. This is the seal on the back that you're going to encounter on these motors. As you can see, it's sealed up. So this is what you're going to have to get out of there. What a lot of people are doing is they're drilling at the top side and prying it off with a screwdriver or an ice pick or something like that. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be to do. We're going to find out. Thanks for watching. Alright, now I'm going to attempt to pull the grommet. I've got the cord attached, removed from the motor. So now we're almost down totally to just the case. I might pry these off. The rubber is kind of stuck to the dealie, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I just want to use some 409 and get the dirt and what might be mouse piss out of there. That's the plan. Alright, as you can see, we're making a little progress cleaning out the case itself. Getting down to that nice white color as opposed to, the dirt. So I'm going to keep cleaning. Alright, bottom cleaned out okay too. Not so bad. Turning him around. Not that bad. You got some paint splatter. These were made at a factory. They're making them quick. There's also some paint dripping or splatter here, and I believe that to be that way from the factory. So yeah, the case is apart and cleaned as best as I can do today. I use the 409. I don't wash it out in the yard because I feel like that if you don't dry it properly, it can rust. And that's what you're trying to avoid, is to make them in worse condition. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to wash it in the yard. The blades have been cleaned and look sharp. So all that's next is to deal with this little bastard. Alright, so that's what's next. Again, it's all apart from the case. I think the cord is alright. It came out with the grommet attached. Let's take a look at that. Cord looks okay. It's going to need to be recut and spliced to the speed control, and then here's your grommet. Looks a little grody, but I believe that the cable itself, the cord itself, is intact, so it should just pop right back in there. A little trick with the grommets that I saw on an automotive video: the guy uses a solution of soap and water to get it to pop in easily. Interesting idea, and then as soon as the water dries up, it's in there nice and tight. I haven't had to use that yet on one of these, but that's a little trick I saw on an automotive video. He was putting the plugs they put, the water plugs, in the bottom of the floor of your car, and that's what he was using for those. Interesting. So there you go. GE. 2-speed reversible, late 60s, early 70s. Again, I think this is one of the last ones. This is the later one, but I don't know. And there's no tag on it. There's no information. So there you go, cleaned up okay, and we'll get on to the next part. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, more to come. There's a few other unseen fans that I picked up that I'll be showing you, and then maybe eventually we'll get to this 50s one and see how that goes. Alright, so thanks again for watching, guys, and comment, subscribe, you know the deal. Check ya.